Top of the morning, fight fans. This is Kurtaville with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua worried for Dillian Whyte in a showdown with Alexander Povetkin, reveals Eddie Hearn. Wow. And Anthony Joshua is concerned Alexander Povetkin will be a banana skin for Dillian Whyte ahead of this weekend's heavyweight clash. Whyte puts his WBC mandatory position on the line against the Russian veteran, who was knocked out by Joshua in 2018 at Wembley. Joshua also has a win over Whyte and is eyeing a rematch with his bitter rival near the future. And the British duo's promoter, Eddie Hearn, has now revealed AJ's prediction for the clash between the former opponents. He says, "I spoke to AJ, who doesn't like this fight for Whyte. He thinks that this will be a banana skin and that Povetkin could upset the odds. Whyte is a rare breed of big stars willing to fight behind closed doors and will headline Matchroom's final fight camp event. The body snatcher is still waiting for his WBC title shot and has engaged in a public war of words with Tyson Fury and his promoters over the prospect of the Gypsy King sidestepping Whyte to fight Joshua next. Hearn has insisted that Fury will fight Whyte before Joshua or face losing the title, and praised his heavyweight for refusing to take easy bouts as he waits for the world clash. For Whyte, he has waited over 1,000 days for his opportunity, but Povetkin could steal it from under his nose, he said. He said, I can't believe Whyte is taking these risks. When you sit as the mandatory challenger, what you don't do is fight Joseph Parker, Derek Chisora, Oscar Rivas, and Povetkin while you wait. What is Whyte doing by fighting Povetkin here? This isn't the O2. This will be the strangest environment guys has ever boxed in. Whyte time and time again puts it all on the line. He is the people's champion." Those are the words of Eddie Hearn in regards to what Anthony Joshua thinks. Let's start with Joshua's prediction first. Povetkin is a guy, I call him a 6-round fighter, okay? And I'm basing it off his last performance, okay? And I think he was in pretty decent shape for that. Will he be in better shape this fight, this go around? I hope so. But I call him a 6-round fighter. So he could give Dillian Whyte problems. Why do I say that? When has Whyte ever been down? Well, for one, that uppercut in the 7th round by Anthony Joshua. Knocked damn near unconscious. He was all over the place. The second time I've seen him down in the 9th round with Oscar Rivas, right? And Oscar put something on him, and it just made me, and it hit me that he's very, very, his kryptonite is uppercuts. Let's put it that way. And that's one thing that Povetkin can throw, and he can throw it well. Ask Anthony Joshua that. That's probably what Anthony Joshua is thinking about. He's been hit by both of those guys, Whyte and Povetkin, okay? And they both wobbled him or stunned him, right? Buckled him or whatever, however you want to slice it or dice it. They got into Anthony Joshua's shit just a bit. They did. Now, he might not tell you that. He might say, nah, they didn't. But of course, when you're in there, you don't look at it until you can look at it from our view. Because what I seen, Povetkin came in being the shorter opponent, which he's shorter than Whyte. Whyte's about 6'4", Povetkin's about 6'2", 6'3", right? He's under Dillian Whyte just a bit, but it's just maybe a perfect opportunity. You know, like Rivas. He's probably the same height as Rivas. Rivas is 6'2", so Povetkin is around 6'2". Same thing could happen in the Rivas fight than in the Povetkin fight. Povetkin comes in with lunging left hooks, ravaging strong uppercuts, aggressive uppercuts. Okay, and he leads with them. Okay, he'll come off the back foot with an uppercut if you're not careful. So if White's circling around and let's say he gets him in the corner and he's trying to circle right or left in that corner, Povetkin can come in with an uppercut. And let's see how Dillian Whyte takes it. So yeah, it is a risky fight for 6 rounds. Okay. Now Whyte has to stay back, establish his jab like he's learning to do, like he's learning on the job, as he says. And I think that's what Anthony Joshua is thinking about. Now, Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn, that's his fighter. Okay, that's his fighter. He knows the risks that Dillian Whyte takes. He has a great resume because of it. That's what made him the fighter today. Maybe him losing to Anthony Joshua made him hungry. Maybe the WBC messing around with his rankings and his opportunities, and blocking him from those opportunities made him hungrier. So he went out there and waged war on most of the heavyweights in the division. Good heavyweights. Povetkin, Chisora twice. Rivas, definitely an undefeated fighter at the time, and I still think if that would be a hell of a risk to fight that guy again. Okay. He just signed with Top Rank. Okay. So we ain't seen the last of Oscar Rivas by far. We have not. So yes, he's putting it on the line, but I think he doesn't know any other way. And if he does start fighting soft touches, that means he's probably lost his shit a bit. Because that didn't make the reputation of Dillian Whyte. But I can understand how it could be a banana peel because it's easy to look for, you look at the situation with Fury, and Fury's trying to swindle his way or wiggle his way out of the situation or the obligation to fight Dillian Whyte. So that's frustrating. Okay, things that frustrate you can snatch your focus. If he's not honestly focusing on Povetkin, Povetkin can come in and pull Andy Ruiz. Okay, he can do that. Because it's one of those things where, okay, it's fight camp. There's no crowd. This is very experimental. So you're looking at it like, okay, well, do I get hyped? This ain't the O2. This ain't Wembley. This is not those places that he's accustomed to selling out. Okay? He's not accustomed to selling these venues out. It ain't a venue. It's a fight camp. It's some shit that's supposed to be on a documentary or something like that. You know what I mean? One of those reality shows damn near. Because that's what it reminds me of. It's like a behind-the-scene footage live. You know what I mean? But it's in your face, but there's no crowd. So it may be hard to get up for that fight. On top of Fury trying to pull his old gypsy tricks, right? So we don't know. It could be a special recipe for disaster. So maybe AJ might have a point. I don't see Povetkin winning, though. I'll do a fight study about that later, explaining why. But I can understand why he said that. You guys tell me what you think about Anthony Joshua's prediction on Dillian Whyte, or his concern or worry on Dillian Whyte versus Povetkin. Please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunched. Peace.